Everlasting, the Legacy Podcast, is the official companion podcast to the upcoming MPB original documentary, focusing on the life of Medgar Evers. The companion podcast, hosted by me, Rita Brent, will feature in-depth conversations, extended interviews, and exclusive archive footage not shown in the documentary. Everlasting, the Legacy Podcast, video and audio episodes premiere September 18th. Find it on mpbonline.org or wherever you get your podcasts. MPB, your stories, our mission.
The nation's longest-running traveling celebration of traditional arts, the National Folk Festival comes to downtown Jackson for the first time, November 7th through the 9th. A fun-filled weekend for the entire family, exploring roots, richness, and variety of American culture. Non-stop music and dance, folk life demonstrations, hands-on children's activities, signature Southern foods, crafts, and more showcasing the best of America, the best of Mississippi, all free. We'll see you in November. More at nationalfolkfestival.com.
This is Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flood, in with my traveling partners Java Chapman and entertainment attorney Kamel King. We have made it back in one piece after last week's Wildlife Expo.
Outdoor Expo.
I got to touch a snake for the first time.
Really?
Yes, that was my first time.
You went on the wild side.
That's my first time ever touching a snake, and my last, and I enjoyed some of it.
You can find plenty of copperheads to pick up around Mississippi if you want. You know what I'm saying?
I know, and you can find plenty of things that look like copperheads. And
yeah.
So that was my whole thing. I thank you to the professionals.
Yeah.
I was alerted that one professional, we have a mutual friend, the lady who handed me the snake. I did not know we had a mutual friend. So shout out to them. They are very smart. They know good snakes from bad snakes, which
be like,
I don't know.
Look at the point on the head, and if it's got a yellow if it's that close to you, you're
Kamel,
getting bit.
What trips me out is they'll look at the snake and they'll go, oh, that's a good snake. Like, quick, right off bat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
They'd be like, don't kill that one.
Did he tell you he was a good snake? Did he send you a note?
They kill rodents and all kind of other things and pests.
So we had a good time last week there. And then, of course, I had a good time at the whole blues show that I was able to go to.
Yes.
That was good. That was good
City
stuff.
of Soul Awards.
The City of Soul Awards. I got to see Eddie Cotton, of course.
Of course you're going to say Eddie Cotton first. Now, Eddie shut it down. I talked to Eddie Monday. I was like, dude, you are a master of ceremonies.
Yes, Eddie did.
But all the guys did great.
Eddie did shut it down, but all the guys did great. Rashad, Stevie J, I know all of them. Zach Harmon, I know all of them.
Bring them up, too. And look at my dad in his cherry red Cab Calloway suit.
And then he even danced harder than he danced at Rita B's late night.
He did.
So just shouts out to your dad, and he was an honoree that night, and it was just a good night.
And shout out to you. You know, I was talking to Taiwo Gaynor, one of the heads here.
He
at
works
MPB,
here, I think.
At MPB.
Somewhere.
One of my best friends, about you last night. And he said, man, I was watching Jermaine on that Outdoor Expo show.
Yeah.
And she had Andy Gibson on 10. Like, he was like, you had Andy Gibson. If y'all don't know who he is, he's the commissioner.
Yeah, our agriculture commissioner.
Yes, and you had him just rolling.
Yeah, that's my friend.
That's your guy right
That's
there.
my friend, though.
Yeah.
Me and Mr. Andy, we do get along, and we roll like peas and carrots, baby.
And what does he look like?
Ride 'em, sock 'em cowboy from Toy Story. He's not Andy, but he's Woody.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Woody.
With the hat.
But Woody had Andy written on his boot, on the bottom of his boot.
That's a little more detail than I got out of the movie.
What, if Woody was owned by Andy, Andy was his owner.
That's right.
And if you looked underneath his boot, his name was underneath the boot. It said Andy.
Wow.
So, yes, that's my friend.
Pay attention.
But I'm a big child. But we are having a great time here on Next Stop Mississippi. Java, what you up to?
Java.
Ye old silent one.
Oh, no. The only thing I'm doing is congratulating myself and all the fellow parents out there. We made it through the first week of school.
Yes, Lord.
Because the school kids are back in school.
You said week? It just happened yesterday, didn't it?
Well, see, Jackson Public Schools started on Monday.
Oh, they had a full week.
We went through a full week of getting up, putting on the uniforms, and I don't want to put on the uniforms, and where's your book bag? We made it a whole week, and we're still here.
Well, I've got a little something. I know it. Congratulations.
I know.
Because Java's got 3 kids in school for real.
Yeah, all kind of school clothes, meals,
he's
and
got
stuff.
3 kids.
Lunches.
So I've got a little something for the parents out there. Our What's Happening today is going to be dedicated to back to school. So there's some resources and things inside of our
I need some
happening.
Resources.
But before
Please.
I know it, right? Whatever you can get. Before we get into that, let's get into the blues. We have been bluesing our way through the summer.
For sure.
And I do not mind. And what we've got today is none other than just that. It's the Wayfarer Blues Tour featuring Cary, Hudson, and Dan Raza. That's going to be happening literally all month, all the way through September, if not a little further. I don't know how much further, but they're going to tell us all about it. And in with us, of course, we've got none other than blues legends Dan Raza and Cary Hudson. But then we've got my friend in Mr. Greg Preston. Greg just floats around here.
Greg be doing stuff.
Greg, he's a everything. He's a promoter.
He's a purveyor.
He's a volunteer for MPB. He spends his time here.
Yeah.
And then me and him, we do get along. So Greg, thank you for bringing 2 legends on with us
for sure.
to talk about this tour that they're kicking off and all of that. How you been?
I've been good. Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
this
thank
is
you
really
so
nice.
much. He's the coolest guy in the world.
Oh man. No, we wanted to do this. Dan and I met last year in Denmark. We were in. He flew to Copenhagen from London, and we went to a festival. In southern Denmark, and we became instant family.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he and Cary have been corresponding for a few years now about music and songwriting and that. And Dan's been a fan of Cary's for many, many years. Not that Cary's that old.
Cary is young.
Yes.
He perked up right then like, hey.
Younger than Greg.
You're right. Hey.
He is. So I made it a point to pull these 2 together and see what happens, man.
I love this, man.
He mentioned like 3 countries like he was running into somebody at the corner store.
I know it. That's how much
we
he
kept
does.
running into each other in different hemispheres.
Greg, talk about, though, I want to know, before we get into this Wayfarer, you as a promoter, what made you want to get started in this?
Well, basically the industry has changed to a degree that, I grew up working with record companies, as a producer, marketing director, label owner, and it's just changed, man.
Right.
Retail is no longer a viable option for a lot of companies.
Right.
It's online sales, that kind of thing. But anyway, I'm now officially old.
No, you're not.
I'm on Medicare now. And
you just told all your little
That's the
business.
black card of healthcare.
Well, let's see what happens, man. I've never used it. I don't foresee using it. I'm on the medication.
Yeah, but you moving. You from country to country,
Trying to
show
keep
to
it
show.
Yeah.
It's hard in the morning.
Yeah,
sometimes.
you're moving. And speaking of moving, of course, you're moving with this whole tour.
Yeah.
Dan Raza is the featured special guest on the Wayfarer Blues Tour.
Right.
All right, so let's get into Dan a little bit. Dan,
Absolutely.
I've got to know all about you. You're as cool as a cucumber. When you walked in, I was like, he's a musician for sure.
Right, for sure.
But Dan, talk about your start. When did you get started and what made you want to get into music just in general?
Oh, wow. Just that's such a good question. I could be here all day talking about that. But I don't know.
When did you pick up that guitar is the question.
Yeah, I picked it up when I was 12 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I was just kind of, raiding my parents' record collections, going to the local library, getting everything I could get hold of, really.
Yeah.
And just went from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then literally, I mean, you're based in, is it folk? Mostly based music?
I would say so.
I
Yeah.
call folk blues. That's how I feel about it. How do you feel about it?
Well, I feel like it encompasses blues,
Yeah.
for sure. And then obviously I'm based in the UK, so we got a lot of Celtic stuff coming in.
Right.
A lot of English folk traditions.
Right, right.
But I love it all. I love music from this part of the world. So whether that's kind of like gospel music or blues or country music, bluegrass.
Yeah.
So it's a joy for me to be here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think folk kind of encompasses all of that kind of stuff.
Right.
Rootsy kind of music.
Right, right.
What's the journey of a musician when you find that you have a God-given talent, you see that you have an interest, but then you're trying to find your space and your genre and what you want to kind of coin yourself to be? How do you go through that journey?
Wow. I kind of leave it to other people to kind of like, you know, categorize it. But I don't know, really. I think you're just continually kind of finding your voice as an artist. I think that kind of goes on just your whole lifespan as a musician or songwriter. So I feel like I'm still kind of trying to do that.
Right, right, right.
What about the artists who don't continue to do that? Do you think that they kind of hit a dead spot in their career or they don't evolve creatively?
Yeah, that's a good question. I feel like even if they don't know it, everyone, as long as you keep writing songs and picking up the guitar, I think that you're always growing and learning and evolving. Some people faster than others. Some people are really like seeking it and trying to learn and dig deep into new stuff. But yeah, I think it's going the whole way through. Good questions. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Right. I want to know, like, performing, you know, you basically were based in the UK, performing in the UK versus the US. How's the fan base? Like, do you notice a difference?
Well, I've just been up in the Midwest, and they were so lovely up there. So yeah, but this is the first time I would have played in Mississippi, so I'm kind of curious what it's going to be like down there.
We get down here.
Come with it.
Yeah, we get down here.
Okay.
Right. So this is your third LP, Wayfarer.
Yes,
of course, it's coined the Wayfarer Blues Tour.
Yeah.
With U.S. special guests. But let's talk about that Wayfarer album. Yeah. How do you feel about that? How long did it take you? What's your thoughts?
Oh, well, I'm really, really, really pleased how it's been received. I started making it during the pandemic, so that was obviously a tricky time. We were due to start recording in like March 2020, and then something happened. I can't remember what happened, but so yeah, it was kind of just between lockdowns in the UK. We were going into the studio. And it took a few years because of that.
Right.
You know, everything was closed down and we couldn't meet up and play.
Y'all were closed a long time.
We were, yeah.
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah. But anyway, we got there and it's out and I'm very pleased with it.
That's good stuff. Yeah. Talk about the final track, I Still Got a Song to Sing.
Oh.
I mean, that of course sounds like a way to let everybody know there's going to be a fourth LP. Yeah. Talk about that and just, you know, the thought that went in behind that one.
Oh, you guys did your homework. Thank you so much. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I don't know if Cary's the same, but I like to kind of finish an album sometimes with a kind of, I don't know, like a statement. It's kind of a closing kind of statement. So that song just felt like an affirmation of, you know, I've still got a song to sing. I feel blessed to be alive. Yeah. Been blessed to be able to write music, be here, hanging out with beautiful people. I just feel really lucky. So that's kind of what that song was like. It was just kind of like a thank you.
That's
really.
good stuff.
Wonderful.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Look, Marissa, I need you to put up some of those cold-blooded Dan photos that I've got.
It's in the file, cold-blooded Dan photo.
Yes, that's it. Cold-blooded Dan photo number 1. This one, where he's got the crowd just looking and just enjoying him for sure. And then Dan number 2 is the one that I like.
Oh, yeah.
Dan really does get into that guitar.
Yeah. The studio shot.
I know it. Yeah. I know it. Dan, what's the name of your guitar?
Well, you know what? That was just on the wall in the studio.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if
that one doesn't have a name.
It was actually played by a guy called Spencer Boren, like a New Orleans musician. I was telling Cary about. He was he's on the same label as I am in Germany. Unfortunately, he's passed away. But I don't know the name of the guitar. Yeah. I don't know. Do you name your guitars?
Yeah.
Okay. Cary said, "Yeah, I do. I do." Cary, what's the name of yours?
It's not the most creative name. It's an Epiphone guitar.
Okay. And you just call it.
I named it Epiphany.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I like that. We were waiting on the name drop.
It goes very well with Epiphone.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
It goes very well with Epiphone. Let's get into Cary, of course, from the state and everywhere in between.
Sure.
I feel like he's got more New Orleans possibly than, I don't know. You just give me New Orleans vibes when I look at you. And but he's from here, and of course he's nothing but some blues. You hear me? Mm-hmm. I'm talking about Cary is nothing but blues. He literally falls into the whole blues environment out here. He's friends with everybody. Of course, I just want to introduce again Cary Hudson. Cary, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for coming on. How excited are you about going on tour with Dan for this Wayfarer Blues Tour?
I'm very excited about it, particularly since we got to get together last night and play some music and get to know each other.
Yeah.
I think our original meeting was on social media, Facebook.
Yeah.
So, you know, you meet people on social media, but then it's really, you know, whatever kind of relationship that might be, it's the in-person meeting. You're like, I'm curious and
how this is going to work.
You know, some of us have met people on social media. You go on a date and you're like, oh my God.
This ain't what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. But, of course, I'm talking about Greg.
Yes.
Playboy Greg.
Right.
Putting that Medicaid card to work, baby.
Right.
Not anymore. I was telling Greg last night. I can't say that, but I love the lady you're with now, Lydia. So
let's not get him in trouble with Lydia.
Don't mess that up.
Absolutely.
Lydia listening like, yeah, come on to the house.
She's
Greg.
on her way to New Orleans right now. So,
I love it. I love it. Cary is a man of many talents. Let me tell you what his website says about him.
Tell us.
He is a former drugstore clerk, landscaper, farmhand, waiter, house painter, pizza deliverer, and fry cook, who currently spends his time canoeing in the creeks of South Mississippi, riding his bike to the snow cone stand, and going for leisurely walks with his dogs.
You are the freaking coolest man on the planet.
What a life, huh?
God.
And somewhere in between there, he picks up a guitar.
Yeah. We're like, oh yeah, and I'm a musician.
I love it. I love it.
I quit all that other stuff, except for the canoe. And the
You're not a fry cook anymore?
I quit all those. I quit all the jobby jobs.
Yeah. Talk about the start, winning winning that third place at that Summerall High School talent show. What was it, 1980?
We were robbed.
That's how I feel sometimes.
The guy who won was doing a Jerry Clower imitation.
Oh.
And, you know, we all love Jerry Clower, but no, we were robbed. That's in there for a laugh. I'm glad you're laughing at it, Jermaine. I contend I want to go back and do it again, but half the people are dead. So.
Yeah. I love it, Cary. Did that kind of wet your whistle for the whole profession? What got you? Was that what got you started? The third placing and just being like, I'm a murder this.
I just love music and always have, and I have taken other paths, but it's the path I always come back to. And actually, my bandmates from that from the talent show are still going. One had a career in the FBI.
Yeah.
And one became a rocket scientist, and the other one has his own construction company, and so everybody's alive and doing well.
Yeah.
But and I suspect some of their Roth IRAs are bigger than mine, but I've never regretted picking up and staying with the guitar. Some of my heroes were the guys, and that I got to be around were guys like R.L. Burnside.
Oh, yeah.
I told you.
Bobby Rush.
Yeah.
And they never quit.
Yeah.
Up and down, but they never quit.
Never quit. You're right.
And
that's right.
And since you named some of those, is that kind of where your inspiration came from? Some of those musicians.
I guess my journey was singing in church.
That's where all blues musicians start.
Yes, indeed. That's the common thread.
Bobby started in church.
Common thread.
Starting in church, and then as I got to be about 12, 13, I picked up the guitar, and there was a radio station based out of Jackson called ZZQ.
Of course. We know that around
So
here.
that was classic rock.
Yeah.
And so that was my next step. And then I started realizing that the Rolling Stones and Led Zeppelin were recording songs by Mississippi people. And so that led me to the blues.
I love it. I love it. The gateway.
The gateway. They were my gateway, the English, the Brits.
Yeah, the gateway to it. The gateway to the blues. You know what I like about you, Cary? You're raw. You're raw. Marissa, put up Cary 2. You got to explain this to me, Cary. I want to know what you're playing with your foot.
Wow.
Oh, this is a recent photo.
Oh, it's the same shoes.
Yeah, so, that's
you playing the tambourine?
What's really interesting is that glass right there that's next to it.
What's in it? That looks like what do they call it, a shallot?
That's, I think it's some
goblet.
kava in there.
Oh, yeah.
Kava, some bubbly. But no, that's my foot drum, and I'll be playing it on the tour.
I love it.
Wow.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it. And up top is something else going on. Put up Cary 1. That's what happens. There's a foot drum on the underneath, and on top, this is what's going on.
No. When I play the foot drum, I'm sitting, and this is action rock here.
Wow.
I had to finish that off.
Oh my God, those knobby knees. I can't look anymore.
Cary, it's okay.
I'm gonna look at you. You're easier on my eyes. I'm just gonna look at you tonight.
You don't want to look at his own knees. You look at him every day.
Let's look at this.
I'm glad I can still see him.
Let's look
Yeah,
at
I know that's right.
Let's look at your newest release. Is it Old Blue, Cary?
Old Blue. Yeah.
Old Blue is the newest release. Talk a little bit about that. What is Old Blue about? There's a dog. Is his name Old Blue? He is in this.
That's Elvis Leroy.
Okay.
Elvis has gone on to the spirit world, but he was a great road dog.
Oh, man.
We love that.
I'm driving my
Breaking my heart,
grandpa's
Truck.
last farm truck, and I call it Old Blue.
Oh, nice. I want to talk about the dog.
Oh my God!
Tell me about the dog. I am a dog man.
That baby done passed.
I know that's why we gonna talk about
You're
him.
gonna have him up in here sad.
Shoot. I feel your pain,
I love
my
it.
brother.
But Old Blue, tell a little bit about what that song's about.
The album was cut at the historic Malaco Studios, and so
Love it.
the title was, I guess, a reference to the truck, but also is kind of saying or paying homage to the history of Malaco.
Yeah. Yeah.
You had old Kent Bruce over there with you?
Yes, Kent and Wolf and the whole gang.
Love that. I love that.
And yeah, so it was that was one of the inspirations was being at Malaco, and
love that.
I don't know if you've been there, but
I'm gonna go one day, but no, I have not.
yeah, it's
Don't look at.
that's ice cold.
Listen, don't you look at me like that. Listen, let's get back to the Wayfarer Blues Tour. Okay, Greg, upcoming shows. Let's talk about that before we get into some good music that they're going to play for us right now.
Yeah.
So tomorrow night, the tour begins in Ocean Springs at the Government Street Grocery. It's a great venue there, wonderful food. Then we are in New Orleans I won't be at that show, but on the 9th at the NOLA Brewing Company.
Okay.
In New Orleans. Then on the 9th, which they have a little drive ahead of them the following day, Columbus, Mississippi.
Coming up.
At the Omnova Theater.
Okay.
Which great venue. Where John Mohead did his show.
Okay.
We did the program here. Then we're on the 15th in Marigold, Mississippi.
All right.
At a place called Hey Joe's.
Mm-hmm. Marigold.
Yeah.
You know, it goes down in Marigold.
That's a whole nother program.
There's probably one stoplight.
I'm getting curious.
That's an off-camera conversation.
I'm getting curious.
There's one stoplight in Marigold. No, I don't know. I've never been, y'all. Don't come after me.
Dog. You're going to have all the Marigoldians outside.
I know it.
looking for
I have not been to Malaco nor Marigold. But yeah, finish that.
So the 16th, we are in Oxford at Proud Larry. Cary's.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
The following Saturday, we are in Livingston, Mississippi.
Got it.
A new venue called The Chapel.
Okay.
It's an old church,
Okay.
from what I understand. A band called Goodbye June
Okay.
is the headliner. Cary and Dan are going to be opening up for them.
Perfect.
So should be a really good show. They're kind of a Southern rock,
Okay.
Blackberry Smoke type
Okay.
of music.
Yeah.
Then we are off for a couple of weeks. Cary's got some gigs down in Florida.
And then y'all come back.
And then we're back on the 2nd
All right.
of September.
Love it.
In Jackson at the End of All Music record store in Fondren.
Nice.
And
This is the tour.
This is
the
it,
tour.
man. This is
and
it.
then so we've got a couple of minutes left. I'm gonna try to get Cary and Dan to do that one track for me. I'm gonna get them to do that track.
We had rehearsed a song. If you would like to hear that, it's
Yeah,
called,
let's do that one.
Water Reflects What It's Shown.
Let's do that.
So
Let's do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it. I love it. Of course,
Pick up Epiphany.
you can get more information about the Wayfarer Blues Tour featuring Cary Hudson and Dan Raza. Go to our SIP events page at mpbonline.org. All the info is there. The links are there. The dates are there. And right now we're going to enjoy a little selection from Cary Hudson and Dan Raza.
When you stand up and meet your maker, naked as the day you were born, you can shout, you can scream, say you're all free from sin. But water reflects what it shows. Water reflects what it shows. Water reflects what it shows. You might fly like an angel, sink like a stone. But water reflects what it shows. Might have fed a lot of snakes on your way here, climbing up that slippery pole. They might call you king, but it don't mean a thing, 'cause water reflects what it shows. Water reflects what it shows. Water reflects what it shows. You might fly like an angel, sing like a stone, but water reflects what it shows. You can beat down the door into heaven, demand Jesus come give you a home. But your dogs of war don't bark so loud anymore, 'cause water reflects. Water reflects.
If I could throw something at y'all, I'd just throw it.
Throw money.
Kamel just walked out.
Throw money.
Kamel just walked out. Listen, if y'all... Ooh, I just dropped my phone. Everything is falling. Listen. That was so good. Oh, my gosh. Cary, Dan was singing. Cary was singing, too. Kamel, we got
people waiting outside the studio.
Wow.
That
was spiritual.
That was fire.
Whoa.
That was fire.
Okay, I'll be coming to the tour.
That was fire.
I'll be coming to the tour.
If you want to hear more about that, Wayfarer Blues Tour featuring Cary, Hudson, and Dan Raza, I cannot thank Greg more.
Greg, you got you one, baby.
Than enough.
Yes, sir.
For this, it's the Wayfarer Blues Tour, y'all. Go to Sip Events calendar right now to find out more dates. I just love y'all.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much.
Yeah,
Stick around. You're listening to Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. Mic drop.
The nation's longest running traveling celebration of traditional arts, the National Folk Festival comes to downtown Jackson for the first time, November 7th through the 9th. A fun-filled weekend for the entire family, exploring roots, richness, and variety of American culture. Non-stop music and dance, folk life demonstrations, hands-on children's activities, signature Southern foods, crafts, and more showcasing the best of America, the best of Mississippi, all free. We'll see you in November. More at nationalfolkfestival.com.
At the Mississippi Arts and Entertainment Experience in Meridian, we believe in the power of the arts, storytelling, and education, just like Mississippi Public Broadcasting. MPB connects communities across the state with quality programs that inform, inspire, and engage. Their audience is loyal and appreciative of businesses that support public broadcasting, which makes underwriting on MPB a smart investment. Join us in supporting MPB. Learn more at mpbfoundation.org.
Everlasting, the Legacy Podcast, is the official companion podcast to the upcoming MPB original documentary, focusing on the life of Medgar Evers. The companion podcast, hosted by me, Rita Brent, will feature in-depth conversations, extended interviews, and exclusive archive footage not shown in the documentary. Everlasting, the Legacy Podcast, video and audio episodes premiere September 18th. Find it on mpbonline.org or wherever you get your podcasts. MPB, your stories, our mission.
This is Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flood. Really, this is the juke joint.
I'm not even here right now. My body's here, but my spirit has left my body. I'm not here anymore. Because water reflects what is shown.
It sure does, and we've seen everything.
Whoa. I'm not here right now.
Java, how you feel about that, man?
It's another episode of Next Stop Mississippi. No, see y'all getting excited, but this is normal.
For
sure. But for real,
normal.
that was an incredible performance. And shout out to the live stream producers in the back.
Shout out
because I was watching those fades and those cuts. Like, you're gonna have to go to YouTube.
I cannot wait.
Catch it if you're listening on the radio. Go to YouTube.
Wait.
And man, that was phenomenal.
That was phenomenal. Shout out to the producer of the century, Jermaine Flood, who produces this bomb show for y'all.
Boom.
You know who else produces it? God's in the driver's seat. I told you that before.
That's right, for sure.
And things just fall into place. Yes, they do. Things just fall into place, and that's how the show goes. Next Stop Mississippi every Friday.
I'm seeing a number one spot for the top 10 musical performances of the year.
Yes.
I already see it. I can predict.
They slid up there.
I can already predict.
Come behind that.
Check for that around the holiday season.
We're retiring those 3 mics for the rest of the day.
Right.
Nobody can touch those mics for the rest of the day.
Hey, my partner Charles Mitchell got to come behind that. No,
it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be great.
I've got him ready.
That's my friend right there.
We're gonna be hitting that Just Blues.
One of the best blues award show in the country.
The 25th annual Just Blues Music Foundation Awards and Conference in our third segment. But right now we're checking out what's happening around your neck of the woods. So here's a little tidbit on top that I'm excited about tomorrow night.
Whoa.
It's Dear Silas Cadillac Leather and July Tour in Jackson.
Shout out to our guy.
I had to say that. I didn't put a picture up there because I had put the picture up a couple weeks ago, and I like, I want to be fair. But yeah, Dear Silas, I'm going to be there. It's going down at Dueling Hall. So when I'm in your ear hollering out every lyric, please do not get mad at me. And that's the end of that.
They'll say, we're here to hear Dear Silas, not the Jermaine Flood rendition of Dear Silas.
Right. Oh, today is the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Yeah.
It's time to pay bills.
It is time to pay bills by the 5th, everyone. Abram looks worried.
Dan Raza, I think, left something in here.
You can come on in, Abram.
Come in, but you got to play again, baby.
You got to play again if you come in. And then guess what else is happening around your neck of the woods? New Jacktown, USA singles are dropping today.
Woo!
Yes, they
yes,
are.
It is.
I
That's
stay
right.
on top of everything.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you.
You are so welcome.
Yes.
Who we got? We've got Stevie J.
Stevie J. Yeah.
Is it no, Rashad's already dropped, right?
Rashad, yes. But let me tell you something. It's something special about Stevie J's song. It is such an awesome song.
Yeah.
I mean, but everybody just did such a wonderful job on this album.
Yeah. So there's new Chads coming out, I think today. No.
Yes.
Somebody else is the first.
Yep.
For the album.
And then the whole album will come out August 22nd.
Okay, so we're on the verge of that. But new singles dropped for the Jacktown USA book album, from the book album.
Yeah.
So y'all go check that out there. Okay, here's what's happening around your back to school neck of the woods. Up first, we've got back to school splash bash at Cowpen Creek. And I want you to know, this is the chapel at Cowpen Creek. Do you know where this is at?
Cowpen Creek? Mm-hmm. I do not.
This is in Bruce, Mississippi. Do you know where Bruce is at?
I do.
That's where Marissa's from.
Okay.
Marissa Vaughn, our very own Marissa Vaughn, is from Bruce, Mississippi. And this is the back to school splash bash at Cowpen Creek. She said she lived right around the corner from it, I think.
Cowpen Creek.
Yep. Tonight, it's the final night, 5:30 p.m. until 8 p.m. Come cool off and celebrate the end of summer with them at this back-to-school splash. Free entry, fun for all ages, July 30th through the 1st in Bruce, Mississippi. There's giant water slides, water kickball, and volleyball. Food trucks on site as well. So it's a water fun back-to-school thing. Grab your friends, bring your towel, and join them for this summer fun. Weather note, if there are weather issues, please contact them, and then you can get all this information on our SIP events calendar. Here's another back-to-school event that's great, that's happening in our neighboring state. It's going down in Arkansas. It's the Back-to-School Drive 2025, Saturday, August 2nd, 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. in West Helena, Arkansas. Sponsored by the Boys and Girls Club of Phillips County. They will be doing a supply giveaway. There will be, I think there's some hot dogs, chips, and drinks that are available. There will be Boys and Girls Club registration, free haircuts for the kids, and more. All that. There'll be school registration too. So shout out to West Helena, Arkansas, because they can hear us.
Yeah.
Then Job will be like, "Are you sure, Jermaine?"
We can't set corner.
We can't set corner. I looked at the map.
Right.
I looked at the map. So yeah, back to school drive in West Helena, Arkansas. Also on your what's happening back to school list, it's Magnolia Grace Marketplace back to school bash in Leland, Mississippi tomorrow, Saturday, August 2nd, 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. There will be door prizes, giveaways, and special guests. So mark your calendar and head to Leland, Mississippi for some of that. This is really great stuff because there's so many giveaways. There's book bags.
The birth of Kermit Frog.
Yeah, Kermit's not, I don't know if he's going to be there, but he may.
Don't promise Kermit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody talk to his
There's
agent.
going to be some frogs around. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
That's for
when you
sure.
see frogs, you see what?
What?
You ain't from the country.
When you see frogs,
Answer it, Java.
ponds.
I'm not from that part of the country.
When you see frogs, snakes are not far behind.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's the saying? Okay.
Well, it's just, they
I'll take it.
snakes eat
all
frogs.
these
You tell me, I believe what you tell me. I promise. I
all
believe
these
everything you
fancy
tell me.
colloquialisms.
I know. I can't even spell that word. That's because you went to what high school?
Murrah High School, baby.
There you go.
Y'all, listen. Finally, we've got a couple more. Back to school giveaway that's going down in Jackson Saturday, August the 2nd at First Hyde Park, Missionary Baptist Church. There will be free school supplies while they last there. Also, it's the 2025 Back to School Fair presented by Orange Grove Community Center in Gulfport, Mississippi. And you know what? I'm so excited about this one because it's on Dido Road, and I used to live off of Dido Road. So shout out to Gulfport. It's no sense there. 2025 Back to School Fair. That'll be going down Saturday, October the 2nd. Popcorn, snow cones, touch-a-truck games, and more there. And then in Ridgeland, Mississippi, it's the Back to School Bash presented by Am Better by Magnolia Health at North Park. That will be going down. It'll have free school supplies while they last, health screenings and wellness resources. And when they say while they last, that means you got to get there early. Live DJ and fun music. There'll be kids' crafts and activities, giveaways, prizes, photo ops, and surprise guests at this one. You can win meal coupons, gift cards, and more as well.
And y'all don't be trifling. The medical checkout line, it'd be 3 kids, and then the book bag line, it'd be out the door. Come on now, get the kids checked out while you're there. That's what they're there for.
They go get that book bag. And then finally, what's happening around your neck of the woods next week on Next Stop Mississippi? It's Jim Belushi. He will be on the show. I had to say it today. I'm excited about it. Jim Belushi of the Blues Brothers. He's going to be live at Martin's Downtown Friday, August 8th, but he's going to be live on Next Stop Mississippi next Friday, 10 a.m. Mark your calendars. Tell your friends. All of that. I told my mama, she was like, that's a real movie star.
Yeah.
That's what she told me.
Movie star turned,
Right. I know it. It's going to be a time. Stick around. Coming up next, we are going to be heading to Biloxi, Mississippi for the 25th Annual Just Blues Music Foundation Awards and Conference at the IP Casino Resort and Spa. You're listening to Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bobby Rush. As a blues man, I love Mississippi Public Broadcasting. If you support Mississippi music and their local programming, donate now, right now, and become a member today, not tomorrow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Doesn't matter how big or small, but we prefer big. Thank you very much.
The Measuring Show.
Since 1970, MPB has been enriching the lives of Mississippians.
Everything we do gives us the chance to grow and learn.
With your support, we are always there whenever and wherever you need us. Together through the years, together in the future. Please consider making a donation at mpbfoundation.org. MPB, your stories, our mission.
Hello, I'm Desiree Frazier, host of the award-winning news program, Mississippi Edition. We bring you conversations about the latest news from across the Magnolia State. Whether it's politics, healthcare, or education, you'll hear in-depth discussions on issues that matter to you. So join us each weekday morning at 8:30 on MPB Think Radio, or download the podcast, listen through the app, and online.
This is Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flood, and with my traveling partners, Java Chapman and entertainment attorney Kamel King. And we are now on our last stop of the day. It's the Just Blues Music Foundation. It's their 25th annual conference and foundation. All of that's going down. That is coming up. Kamel, what's the dates on that?
It started.
My notes.
It started yesterday on the 31st. That was the actual Just Blues Music Awards.
Yes.
And the conference goes on through the weekend, inclusive of today. And then there's also an all-white fish fry that he does that is going to be headed up by Mr. Sip.
Okay.
So they're having that also. But
okay.
I'll tell you, Charles Mitchell, who is the founder and who runs the Just Blues Music Foundation and Awards. Mm-hmm. This is a mainstay awards. Like we talk about the Jackson Music Awards and so on and so forth. Just Blues is that for the blues. You know, you have the Blues Music Awards put on by the Blues Foundation in Memphis every year, which is the mothership, and it's the Grammy Awards of blues. But right up under that is something like the Just Blues Awards. It really it encompasses giving all of the flowers and awards to the Mississippi musicians, honorees. My dad and Jesse were honored last year. My dad actually attended last night. It's a top tier event. Production is top tier. They usually do it at the Horseshoe Casino in Tunica, but they moved it this year to the IP in Biloxi.
They
which
wanted
I think
the beach.
It's a great look.
Right.
But people come from all over the country.
I love that. Okay, so you were talking about some of the honorees. Honorees include like people like Margie Joseph, Sean Mack McDonald. Margie's actually going to receive the Just Blues Legend Lifetime Achievement Award. People like Sean Mack McDonald, who's going to be receiving the King of the Blues Award. There are so many. Shirley Johnson, our friend Jimmy Duck Holmes.
Yeah,
he's receiving the Hook Blues Award. Now I don't know if that means he got a right hook.
He looked like he could.
Or he can string a good hook on a song. But either way, he's getting the Hook
that
Award.
That's right.
J1, he's gonna be honored as well. J1's actually honored, and I have to pull that. I had seen it on my list, but if they they move past it so fast.
That's those are your production people on the move.
J1's getting the William Bell Soul and Blues Award. I love them people back there.
That's Abram pushing the buttons fast.
Marissa and Abram back there, they on it. But they'll be all out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's some
Keith
of the
Johnson.
honorees.
That's my guy right there. Yeah.
Oh, Keith Johnson.
Yeah. He's the
he's getting the
great
Bobby
nephew of I don't want to say it wrong. Not Muddy Waters. I want to make sure I get it right.
Well, he's getting the Bobby Rush Blues Entertainment.
Is it Robert Johnson?
Robert Johnson, Kamel?
No, Keith Johnson.
Oh, Keith.
Yeah, Keith
No,
Johnson.
he was saying, was he related to Robert?
No, not Robert Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's
I'm going to get it right.
Willie Buck. Willie Buck is so clean in that.
That's right. Muddy Waters. He's Muddy Waters' great nephew.
He's Muddy
I had
Waters.
it right.
Okay.
Yep.
And then Willie Buck's receiving the Muddy Award.
Yeah.
While we talking about it, Willie's clean in that fur.
I'm telling you. OG player.
Right. And like Kamel was saying, there is a white party. It's a white rap party.
Yeah.
That rap party will be happening as well. And then there is a technology conference that's attached to it. The rap party is August the 2nd. 7 p.m. starring Mo Stovall and, of course, Rashad the Blues Kid. And then it's a technology conference, Blues Got a Soul, that's going to be happening today, actually.
That's
starting
right.
at 12 and going until 3. But yeah, you need to get out there. It's the 25th annual Just Blues Music Foundation and Awards Conference at the IP Casino Resort and Spa. And Kamel, have you had fun at those going? Have you had a blast going to these before?
Oh yeah. Let me tell you, it's a real time. It's a high-end production. It's a full course sit-down meal. And these are the real blues awards. Sometimes these award shows are very political, and a lot of people are like, why would they get the award over some obvious people? Yeah. This is one of those real award shows that give awards to people who are really moving units, who really are original people in the blues society. So support Charles Mitchell. It's a great event. It's a great weekend, and he always has it at a wonderful location.
And the blues, and that's what we're into.
That's right.
What more blues can we give them, Kamel?
For sure.
What more can we give the audience?
You singing the blues.
Maybe.
I know.
Maybe. I mean, you've got to have gone through something.
Yeah. And you've been through a thing or two.
Yes, more than a thing or two. I smile a lot, but I have been through a thing or two.
For sure.
That's for sure. Listen, we have gone through a thing or two today, and I've had such a great time on the show today. Shout out to our first segment.
Yeah. Shout out.
Dan Raza, Cary Hudson, and Greg Preston.
Yeah.
They literally are on that Wayfarer Blues Tour all month going through September, and you can go to our community events calendar to find out more about that. Shout out to all the babies going back to school. Make sure the teens are driving safe as well.
I dropped Kennedy off for her first day at 7th grade yesterday.
Oh, that's a
I'm
big
like,
day.
God, dog, man.
That's real middle school.
She has gotten.
She made it to real middle school. You ain't but a snap of time left. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that.
Why would you do that? Why would you say that?
My best friend tells me.
And for next week on Next Stop Mississippi, as I cry on my way out.
You remember it was a blink of an eye by the time you got from 7th grade to 12th. You remember that.
Yeah.
It was a blink of an eye. But yeah, shout out to all the babies. And then, of course, shout back out to the 25th annual Just Blues Music Foundation Awards and Conference. It's been a great show. Next week is another great show. I have a great time every single Friday with both of you all, Java and Kamel.
Yes, indeed.
So thanks. Thanks for another great show, y'all. Listen, we've come to the end of another great trip. We want to thank you for riding shotgun and today's guest that I just mentioned. To submit an event or find out more information about these and what's happening around your neck of the woods, visit mpbonline.org. Also, visit there to donate. Please go out and donate to us. We want you to be our neighbor, and we want to make sure we are staying your neighbor for years to come. So donate. Next Stop Mississippi is produced by yours truly for Java Chapman and Kamel King. I'm Jermaine Flood. Today's MMPs, Marissa Vaughn, Abram Nanny. Join us next Friday at 10 a.m. for another great trip here on Next Stop Mississippi.